Okay, I took a little break. My name is Amaramin Jackson Jr. As you guys can see from on the board, we are studying and reading the sacred Gathras of Zarathrustra and the Old Aveston Canon, a modern translation by Pablo Vasquez. I've gone so much as to read some of the excerpts already, which was the preface, the translator's notes, and gave my notes as well. Aveston's glossary, where we got those seven, what is it called, Amisha Spentras, and then some more, I guess, vocabulary words to know over there. And then you got the holy mantras with Yatrahum Varyo and Hashem Forhu and Yenki Hatram, which I read because now I'm on. Oh, I also read the Ahuna Vrati Gatra. Oh, and now I'm reading the Yansna Hapten Gatri. We are 32 pages within the 63, which including the notes to the reader. I want to preface this reading by saying I call in spirit, I call in my divine soul, locked within the divine name and body of this vessel. I recognize my body as a seat of Satan or Saturn, Satan being the satanic name for him, when I know that he is not of any negative aura as the Truge, because if you understand him, he offers no change to your atmosphere because he sits within the body and he's to be risen to this Sphinx position or to the seat of the mind within consciousness. Because if you knew who Satan is, he's the first nigga to seat all this shit on this earth. So I call my divine name as Ea, the seat of the etheric winds and the flames of the solar arc, as I am the fire phoenix, because I am the Scorpius risen to its final position, and that's not the phoenix, but we'll get to that one. But the final form of the Scorpio is the phoenix. I have two. The sun is in two constellations for me, Ophiuchus and Scorpius. So I recognize the entirety of Scorpius, which is Scorpion, the Vermilion or the Phoenix, and then Ophiuchus within the snake bearer, and the snake would be Saturn, and the other snake would be the mind which fell into the earth that needs to be exonified so we could redo the seat of Satan out of Saturn and into its proper vessel and Mercury as Matok, and recreate the covenants of Jupiter within Jacob and his children within the second father, who would be Joseph. And you want to fucking really look, it would be gioca si você toccata fortisce Valentinians. Come on, nigga. It's Joseph within. Come on, why gotta think of Venus? Venus, baby, Venus. Love, because everything is about love and harmony at the end of the day. We want to say Ushtake, which is joy be upon ye. We want to call the Shavans. We want to call in the Horus, the Lord of Lord, and our sovereignty within Solomon, the blood of the Solomon. We want to call on the cosmic law within our Shah. We call upon the seat of the cosmic mind, as our mind is a depiction of the cosmic law. So our mind is our Shah. I call our Shah into its seat of the seat of the body, which is Saturn. I call you here, my boy, because this is where you're supposed to be. I call myself a Shabbat because I'm full of that spiritual magic, baby. And now, Misha Sprinta, that's the seventh seal. As a seventh seal, because I recognize the 33 degree of the Masons. I'm the seat of the fourth, and that means I am third or fourth seal within the seven signs of Lamech. I call on Armetat, Armati, Asha Barishta, Ararvatat, Spenta Menu, and Voihu, Ma, Bohu, Mama, and etc. all within me, because I know the other diasporas in the other religions, and there is no discrimination in me, because I'm true Egyptian, firstborn, first one to get off the I recognize Exala, Squala, because I am the fire rocks risen in the Taurus moon. Also, the fire rocks, you feel me? I call on the archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. I call on Ishmael and the seat of the Father. I call on Marok. I call on the divine vessels of Ea and Enlil. I call on the three sisters within a Earthright, Ishtar and Isis. I call on the seed of the one true being to seek the religion or the realization of truth within us through Ninsug and Ahura Mazda himself within Osiris. I call on Ra and Amun. I call on Ptah and Kunum and Kunsa and Kala because I am the color to the word. I'm calling out for y'all to see what the truth is of the word. So, with this being said, let's read the book because it's about to get cracking, lacking. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Oh, in case you didn't know, Atar. I'm calling Atar because I'm the altar of the Atar, which is the flame, for I am the phoenix, and as the phoenix, the flames came from me. And as Ea, you know, you should know, I'm a pas. A pas is the water in the stream of divine consciousness stream through me and allow me to liberate not just my tongue, but my body, because the tongue is the whip of the body. And if there is something unright within this, I ask that you fix it within my mind and my tongue and give me the realization and the installation of the truth in the word so I can speak it to all. I call the faith of Muhammad down to Abraham, Isaac, and Jeshua. I usually say within Joseph, but I already told you I'm Valentinians. I call him Manny Musa. Manny Musa, Ingramiya, Moya, my dog, can you hear me? Come on, like, I call in the Matri Shamo, so come, call on everyone. Ara. Now it's time to read and let it be known. Featuring with that biz. He gonna correct that tongue. We open up space for all the divine beings, all the divine prophets, and anybody who wants to see what the truth is being spoken. I call my ancestors in the form of my grandfather and my grandmother who just passed. I call on you, Florence. I call on Florence within Florence and Phyllis. I call Phyllis within the seat of the Hosi. I call Hosi within the seat of Ulato and the Lato of the Ulato because there's two of them, male and female. My great great grandma, my great 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 uncle. I call him Reverend James because as his word spoken, we is spoken word embodied in the flesh. I call him out Boris because I am not eating of myself. I swear to be. I swear to be, I'm king rising in the E, Vishnu, 13C, Black Kiliki, called the car, Devadatta, the son of Ama, Murakabla, Amimara. I'm telling you, God, I'm one of them to look upon and sit. Shomo Shamara, release some sort. She called me Brahasa Madi Samura. So let's get this going, because we about to read the Yansa how that Atiko, Roko, Kamarka. I recognize my Moorish blood and my Moroccan blood and heritage. That being said, Yasna, 35. We worship Ahura Mazda, the Ashavan and source of Asha. We worship the Amesha Spendra, the virtuous authority of they who are the charitable ones. We worship the whole of the material and spiritual realms of those aligned to Asha, with adoration for virtuous Asha, with adoration for the virtuous spiritual teachings of Mazda Yansa. We are the praisers of what is virtuous thought of, what is virtuous spoken, and of what is virtuously done, whether now and here or then and later. For we aim to not ill treat what is virtuous, O Ahura Mazda, who through Asha is made beautiful. We choose you so that we may imagine, pronounce, and do those deeds that surpass what is in both the realms. With that being said, we got called to Jesus because Jesus said through he's the only way to the light, and as I am a piece of the light within many Musa, Manny's depictions of the truth of the way of the light. And he said through him we could get to the Father and we could do greater works through the Father than him. I'm calling on you to do greater works than your son, because I'm your son of son. I'm your son of son and the son of man. I'm the son of son and the son of Solomon. I'm the son of son and the son of Amun, because our name is Ahmad Ramin Jackson Jr. Now let's get back to the book. O Hormazda, who through Asha is made beautiful. We choose you so that we may imagine, pronounce, and do those deeds that surpass what is in both the realms. Through these magnificent deeds, we plead towards those who listen and those who do not, towards those who are strong and those who are not, that they set peace in its place and fields for the cattle. To you, as much as we can, we declare and provide what we have gained from Zathra to Ahura Mazda, the most magnificent master, and to Asha Varhistra. And in case you guys are just typing in, Zathra is the authority or the power to command or the dominion. Dominions to the most high, the highest high. I put no God above me because I put no God above I, and there is a God in I because I have released my state from my samsara, and God called me by my name. And as I am Thoth, as I am Ethan, and I am a child of all things, and within all things I've encapsulated all that I've been through within my spirit. There is nothing between me and the Holy Spirit because me and Him are one. And as we are made in the Father's image, me and Him are inverse of each other, and this land is curated so that I may enjoy the fruits of His labor and her labor and seed it back within the truth of I and give the nation back what it gave to me and erect all truth to the highest version of self within all versions of consciousness. Because the second coming of the truth of consciousness is uplifting the mind and opening the eyes to all of the truth within the eye of the Tajid, the eye of Ra, and the eye of Horus. I am Amuntra. Come on, Sanata. Let's read the book and get ready to go into Ara. Okay, yeah, we're gonna read 35:4 again. Through these magnificent deeds, we plead towards you, or towards who, through these magnificent deeds, we plead towards those who listen and those who do not, towards those who are strong and those who are not, that they set peace in its place and fields for the cattle, calling on the Milky Way, in the seed of Anut, within Tefnut, and Geb, within Gadriel and Gabriel, calling Enoch and Gi and Ithros. To you, as much as we can, we declare and provide what we have gained from Exatra to Ahura Master, the most magnificent master, and to Asha Varhistra. Varhistra is the best and the greatest, most honored. As my name is Ahmad, the one who's highly favored and greatly praised, we call on you. Those of any gender who seek to know the truth should let it grow in them like a rich grain seed, and let this growth be known to those who wish to grow as well. For we have learned that worship and praise of Ahura Mazda for the fields of the cattle are to you wonderful. Thus we wish to do this for you, and let all under our instruction know of this. He has made it so that all that are that wish to find the sweet refuge of Asha may find it within the embrace of Asha in both realms. O Ahura Mazda, we wish to declare throughout or through our utmost veneration the Ashavic nature of our declaration and words. We have chosen you to listen to us and to teach us, O Ahura Mazda, O Ahura, through these words, united with the enlightenment provided through Asha and virtuous Aksatra, and with boundless praise and grand declaration, we provide this worship unmatched by any other worship. Yansa 36. O Ahura Mazda, we, this community of Atar, approach you and attend to your most bountiful spirit, which the harmful ones view as the source of their pain. O Atar of Ahura Mazda, you who are so wonderful, join us and provide us with the finest of blessings, those that delight the one that is most delightful, and with reverence for the one that deserves the most reverence. You are truly a Tar of Ahura Mazda. You are truly his most bountiful spirit, O Atar of Ahura Mazda. We attend to you with the most unlivening of your names. We attend to you, Vohumana, to your virtuous Asha, to you with our enlightened deeds and words. O Horror Master, we adore and live in you. We attend you. We attend to you with every virtuous thought, with every virtuous word, with every virtuous deed. O Horror Master, we declare that out of all the lights that are, it is this one that is the most beautiful and has been since the highest of them all, known as Hivari. Hivara. And if you know Atar, I already told you his flame. Hivara means wholeness, perfection, holistic nature, and complete. Yasna 37. Thus we worship a Horror Master who formed the cattle and the Shah, and formed the Apas and the lovely plants, and formed, which is water, and strange, and formed the lights and the earth, and all that is virtuous. Call on Vishnu as the virtuous God, and then since I'm Kelki in the name of his final seat, I expand all versions of him within all faiths, and elect all the serpents above my head within the eye. Virtuous is somewhere right here, somewhere, something. Oh, Bohu, mana is more like mental, but vuhu is virtuous, intellect or purpose. So when you hear virtuous and then you hear him go vohu manu, it's calling. It's like declaring what it is and then calling the spirit thereof. Okay. Back to Yanza 37. Those are thus we worship a Harra Master who formed the cattle and a Shah, and formed the Apas and the lovely plants, and formed the lights and the earth, and all that is virtuous. Due to Exathra, who is of him, and his magnificence and artistry, we worship him with the most prominent worship that we who live in harmony with the cattle can provide. We worship Mazda with the Ahruk titles most dear and bountiful to him. We worship him from deep in our bones and with the fullness of our strength. We worship him and the Fravrashis of the Ashavans of all genders. We worship Ashavarhistra, who is beyond beautiful and bountiful, immortal and shining bright, and the most virtuous. We also worship Vohumana and virtuous Ksatra and the virtuous Mazdayansinian, spiritual teachings, and the joy that comes from virtue and virtuous Armeti. Yansa 38. O Horra Mazda, we worship Zam and all women. Zam being in, where is Zam at? Earth, land, and soil. And all women, they who carry us and who are yours. We worship those who are worthily chosen in harmony with Asha, the libation, ablutions, enlightenment, and armati. We worship them alongside virtuous Ashi, the virtuous renewal, the virtuous offerings of the fat, virtuous praise, and virtuous blessings. We worship the Apas, delicious and satisfying, who are the Arhurianis that due to the artistry of the Ahura flow forth. We provide for in both realms you who provide us with safe passage, who flow wonderfully and are a pleasure to swim among. Naming those names which Ahura Master, who is the provider of what is virtuous, has given to you when you were formed by him, O virtuous ones. We thus worship you with them. We praise you with them. We revere you with them, and we enliven you with them. Apas, we address you now, along with the fruitful mothers who should not be killed, for they provide succor to the poor and quench the thirst of all beings, and are virtuous and most beautiful. You are the virtuous ones who come to us with far reaching charity. You are the providers. You are the pleasant ones. You who are mothers. You who are treasured. Yanza 39. Hereby We now worship the soul of the cow along with the ones that fashioned her, as well our own souls and those of our animals to which we have granted domestic refuge, whether they belong to others or to us. We also worship the soul of the wild and harmless animals. We worship the souls of the shavans of any gender, no matter where they are from. For their spiritual teachings are magnificent and will prevail as they have for eternity. Hereby we now worship the virtuous Amisha Spintra of any gender, who are immortal and ever thriving, and remain in a state of enlightenment, O Horror Master, since you conceived and declared and formed and worked through all that is virtuous. We thus offer our dedication and worship to you, O Horror Master, and thus revitalized, uh, revitalize you. We attend to you with our familial brethren, for they are virtuous, and with virtuous Asha, who brings us virtue and joy, and virtuous Aramiti. Aramiti, by the way, is devotion and harmony. Yansa 40. O our Master, during our offerings, grant us the bounty of your wisdom, which through your charity will take form. O our Master, this is that stalwart bounty which you have presented through the spiritual teachings. You will grant to us that which is of both realms, this one and the spiritual one, so that through it we may achieve your Ashavic fellowship for eternity. O Horror Master, you will grant us men who are united with Asha, who love Asha, and are virtuous herders by their natures, so that we will have long lasting, abundant, and unending fellowship with those who both give to us and receive from us. Thus, may these be the families, the communities, the fellowship which we follow, O Horror Master. Thus may we be in your favor, the Ashavans, who will be heartily blessed with what we wish for. Yansa 41. We offer welcoming praise and adoration, which we sing and declare to Ahura Master in Ashavarhitra. O Ahura Master, may we attain Exathra, who is of you, for eternity. Oh, may we only experience the rule of a virtuous ruler in both realms, you who are the most charitable one among all that are. We choose you, the blessed and abundant Yazatra, who is in harmony with Asha. Oh, thus may you be the center of our lives and bodies in both realms. You who are the most charitable one among all that are. O Ahura Master, may we deserve and earn your long lasting aid, and may we become spirited and ardent through you. Oh, may you aid us for as long as we wish for. You who are the most charitable one among all that are. O Ahura Master, we have made it known that we are your praises and mantrans, for we are willing and we will position ourselves thusly. O Ahura Master, this is that stalwart bounty which you have presented through the spiritual teachings. You will grant us that which is of both realms, this one and the spiritual one, so that through it we may attain your refuge, and that of Asha for eternity. They that are, who are of any gender, Ahura Master, knows through Asha of their glorious sacrifices. Thus we offer them worship. Times two. They that are, who are of any gender, Ahura Master knows through Asha of their glorious sacrifices. Thus we offer them worship of virtuous thoughts, of virtuous words, and of virtuous deeds in all places, and those who have happened and have yet to happen. We welcome such virtuous acts. Times two. Of virtuous thoughts, of virtuous words, and of virtuous deeds in all places, and those that have happened and have yet to happen. We welcome such virtuous acts. Worthy and chosen through Asha are they, the Ratis throughout the world, who bring enlightenment to the world through deeds done on behalf of a Horror Master, who has become the advocate of the impoverished. Times 4. Worthy and chosen through Asha are they, the Ratis throughout the world, who bring enlightenment to the world through deeds done on behalf of a Horror Master, who has become the advocate of the impoverished. Worthy and chosen through Asha are they, the Ratas, throughout the world, who bring enlightenment to the world through deeds done on behalf of a Horror Master, who has become the advocate of the impoverished. Worthy and chosen through Asha are they, the Ratas, throughout the world, who bring enlightenment to the world through deeds done on behalf of a Horror Master, who has become the advocate of the impoverished, the sovereign Lord of all consciousness. Asha is virtuous and magnificent, and joy upon joy is what Asha provides, for this is Asha Vrahistra. Times 4. Times 3. Times 3. Asha is virtuous and magnificent, and joy upon joy is what Asha provides, for thus is Asha Vrahistra. Asha is virtuous and magnificent, and joy upon joy is what Asha provides, for thus is Asha Vrahistra. We worship the Yasna Hatangatri, the mighty one filled with Asha, and the source of Asha. They that are, who are of any gender, Ahura Mazda knows through Asha of their glorious sacrifices. Thus we offer them worship. And now we read the Ashtavrati Gathras. I'm gonna get it to sit with something first. It said, look, it ended in